Okay guys, welcome to the stream. We have qualifying at Bahrain today. Yeah, I don't really know what to say really because it seems like the Mercedes were on top in practice 1, practice 2, and Verstappen just got the quickest lap time in FP3. FP3 isn't representative of qualifying time because it's like sort of sunset to is it sunset? Yeah, I think it's sunset time qualifying is, so the temperature drops rapidly. So FP3 isn't as representative, it's FP2 that's mainly as representative. So we really don't know if it's going to be Verstappen or if it's going to be Mercedes on top. We've been seeing Vettel ahead of Leclerc in all of the qualifying sessions, practice sessions I think. That's good because well, I'm a Vettel fan, so I'm happy about that. And yeah, the qualifying should be getting underway right now, exactly 2 o'clock. Well, it starts at 2 o'clock, so there'll probably be some sort of delay. Yep, Russell's out of the pit lane now. Right, we got 4. Oh, I'm doing alright, Mandeep. How are you? Yeah, we've only got 4 viewers. I don't know. I think you guys can hear me. Hopefully. Yeah, you can hear me. So yeah. Well, I think you should be able to hear me. Just let me know if, in the chat if you cannot. But yeah, we're qualifying now, and Russell's around. Well, it's going into turn 10 now. So yeah. Yeah, Russell's the only guy out, so I don't know what Latifi's doing because normally the Williams go out first in Q1. So yeah. Thank you, Conte. Yep, so we've got Verstappen out as well. I don't know what everyone's doing because I think they must be waiting for track evolution, I'm guessing, because I don't know. Oh, we've got 16 viewers. That's nice. So yeah. Only got Verstappen out on track now. So right, guys. So who do you think's going to get pole? Do you think Bottas has a chance this time? Right, we got more drivers out on track now, so that's good. Get some more action. All right. I got loads of cars just coming out now. I think they must have seen must have seen the car. I mean, the track isn't improving as much as they expected, so everyone's just going out, getting their laps in. So yeah, it seems like someone's gonna get tangled up on each other if someone has done a lap. Yeah, Vettel Leclerc sticking right next to each other, so it seems like Leclerc's going to have to, Vettel's giving a toe to Leclerc. Well, it seems like that at least. Here we go. We've got Verstappen ahead of Hamilton. Oh no, Hamilton hasn't set his lap yet, but he's 3/10 quicker in the first sector and 3/10 quicker in the second sector. So yeah, Hamilton quicker by what, 5/10? Oh, Gasly only 1/10 behind Verstappen in an AlphaTauri. I think there is something. Vettel is Vettel is what, 3/10 quicker than Leclerc? I think Leclerc was had a bad first sector. He was 3/10 behind, and then just marginally behind in the rest of the sectors. So yeah, Sainz, what a lap! And oh my god! So we've got Gasly, who's the lowest behind, who's the lowest in the constructors championship, and then like AlphaTauri is lower than McLaren, and then you've got McLaren, Racing Point, and Renault, just one after another. Just this is going to be a really interesting battle for whoever gets like the 6 million prize money. Because well, £6 million is a lot, especially for teams like Racing Point, because Racing Point don't have unlimited budget. I mean, oh no, now they do. Before they didn't, because now they have um, Lawrence Stroll as an owner. So yeah. Hello, Stan Clan. So we got the bottom five are Russell. Oh no, the bottom five are Leclerc, Russell, Raikonen. Oh no, yeah, Russell, Raikonen, Grosjean, Magnussen, and Latifi. Oh, we've got a new subscriber. Thank you for the subscription, Skippy9706. Oh, hello, Tippy. New. I think you've. Right, we got everyone coming out. Yep, Leclerc just needs to get a decent lap in because he's 16th now, well 15th, and Russell's quite good at quality as we know, so it's a bit. So here we go. Yep, Vettel improved on his first sector and improved on his second sector. Sorry if I'm talking just about Vettel, but he is my favourite driver. So Russell P8. Wow, wow. Vettel P6. Magnussen unfortunately doesn't get out. Grosjean as well doesn't get out. Leclerc, let's see. Yeah, Leclerc 6th. Oh, he's only a 0.005 gap between Vettel and Leclerc. Vettel is back. Well, not the original Vettel, but Vettel's back. Not Norris with the fastest first sector. Yeah, Norris, I think, yeah, Norris kind of messed up there. Russell could get into Q2 though. There is a chance. Norris barely made it through. So that's it. We have Latifi, Grosjean, Magnussen, Raikkonen, and Giovinazzi been um, eliminated because, well, yeah, it's always the Alfa Romeos and Hasses, and then Latifi because, well, Alfa Romeo don't have and Haas don't have a powerful engine, and they don't have the resources that Ferrari have to quickly turn it around. So they're kind of screwed. Alright, Q2 has begun, but I don't think anyone's come out yet, so. Oh yeah, do any of you guys remember when, I think it was on Monday or something, on Monday to Wednesday, everyone was hyping about the fact that it was going to be raining in Bahrain, which is a desert. Because the weather was like 50% chance of rain. And everyone just jinxed it. Everyone just jinxed it, and we have no rain. So, who do you guys think is going to get pole after watching Q1? Do you think Bottas has a chance or Verstappen? Ricciardo and Kvyat have gone out. Yep, everyone's popping up now. Vettel, Leclerc, Perez, and Gasly. Right, everyone is starting their laps now. Yep. Ooh, so Kvyat and Gasly are the only people on soft tyres. We have a yellow flag. So I think that might be Sainz because Sainz is going really slowly out of turn 3. Or is it turn? Yeah, turn 3. Yeah, it seems like he's just stopped. It worked like, oh, hello, anyone. Alright. Yeah, your life has been completed. Obviously, F1 gamer is like, it's like a celebrity. Yep. So we got a red flag, and I think no one set a time. Um, yeah. So we had Leclerc with the fastest first sector, Kvyat with the fastest second sector, and Ricciardo with the fastest third sector. Yep. So Sainz has got something wrong with his. Um, yeah, I think there must be something. Something happened to Sainz's car. Um, yeah. So, funny man, I live in New York. Yep. Sainz is still stopped, and he hasn't been picked up by the recovery trucks or anything like that. Okay, Bunny Man, yeah, just follow my Instagram, and then I shall. No, I'm a Ferrari fan. Um, yeah, Bunny Man will meet up in New York. Yeah. All right, Bunny Man. Yeah, you'll buy me a Ferrari. Hello, Fan Pandy. Yep, so he just stepped on the brake, downshifted to third gear, and the car just spun around. And the car, yep, so everyone's just got one run left. They'll probably have to put on new tyres. Albon will need to put in a good lap, and so will. I think. Um, so yeah, I think the rest of the drivers are just waiting for optimal track conditions and put their lap in right at the end. So Verstappen's 7 tenths quicker than Albon. Um, yeah, everyone is 7 or 8 tenths slower than Verstappen. We got Hamilton coming around on his lap, and he's what 1 tenth quicker in the middle sector, and yeah, half a tenth quicker than Verstappen. So it seems like Mercedes is set for pole. Not the most exciting um, qualifying session that we've had so far. All the other drivers have to come out as well, so Perez is on medium tyres and he's the slowest. So it seems I don't know. He might go out on soft tyres if he wants to get into Q3, but Perez will have an advantage because Perez is really good at tyre management, and if he can start in the top 10 with medium tyres, it's very likely that he's gonna get like a top 5 finish because well yeah. But, there's also a chance, and even if he starts 11th, he'll have a really good race because if he does a one stop, because well, he's just the best at time management really. Like there isn't much debate about that. At least in the midfield drivers, like we haven't seen him compared against Hamilton, but um, yeah, if Perez pulls off a one stop, which he will be able to do, it will be like he will have a very good chance of going up positions. Maybe I don't know. There will have to be a crash or a failure within Hamilton, Verstappen, or Bottas if anyone's going to get a podium. Because, for being honest, it never really you never really get. Oh, sorry about that. So you never really get anyone else past them because Albon just isn't on the pace compared to Verstappen. So it's highly unlikely unless he finds some race pace. Highly unlikely that Albon's going to get a podium, and then all the other cars are just too slow. Or as in Mercedes and the Red Bull is too fast. Right, so we've got everyone lining up for their last laps now. Ocon and Leclerc have had a little thing at the final corner. So yep, Ocon just backed out because Ocon and Leclerc had a little tussle at the final corner. Or I think Ocon was on his. Oh, Ocon was on a flying lap. Yeah, no, they didn't have anything. Yeah, Leclerc is 2 tenths quicker. Oh no, Vettel is 2 tenths quicker than Leclerc in the first, and then 2 tenths slower in the middle. Yeah, Vettel 11th and Leclerc 12th. And Kvyat ahead of Gasly. That's we haven't seen that in a long time. And Stroll hasn't put in a good lap. Yeah, Stroll's 13th and Perez is 7th. 7th, yeah. Um, yeah, so that's unfortunate for Stroll, really. He was P2 in Q1, sorry, but he, I guess he just didn't put his lap together. So where did it all go wrong? I think it must have been the first sector. He was on the same tyre as Perez as well, so yeah, Leclerc, Russell, I think just messed up his lap. He was 2 tenths, 2 seconds slower, but he wasn't going to get out of Q2 anyway, so. That is it. The Ferraris are out. The Vettel starting 11th though, so Vettel could do a one stop because I think it was 2018. He did 40 laps on soft tires. I think. Yeah, he did 40 laps on soft tires. That was back in 2018. So we had super softs and ultra softs and stuff like that. So he did 40 laps on the medium compound. So Vettel could do one stop. Ricardo with an absolutely mega lap going ahead of Albon and Ocon, but Vettel's out qualified Leclerc after 10 races, I think. So yeah, let's hope he can keep this momentum going, and then he can at Racing Point. I mean, Aston Martin next year. Um, yeah, yeah. Ferrari last year were first and second, I think, and now they're 11th and 12th. Lost 10 positions in in 1 year. It really shows you what that Ferrari engine did last year, didn't it? That was one heck of an engine. Hi, Ayub Ibrahim Moalin. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. Q2 has just finished, so we've got Q3 with Hamilton, Verstappen, Bottas, Ricardo, Albon, Norris, Perez, Ocon, Kvyat, and Gasly. Q3. It is Q3 in four minutes, or it starts in 2 3 minutes. Who do you guys think is going to get pole? Is it Hamilton, Bottas, or Verstappen? I have a feeling it's just going to be Hamilton. He's dominated all of the sessions, really. got two AlphaTauris. This is the fight for Q3, P3 in the constructors is going to be very, very interesting. Perez with the fastest first sector, faster than Verstappen. No, I think Verstappen's just started his flying lap. Gasly's set the fastest first sector. Gasly is quite good around this track. I think it was 2018. He qualified P5 and then P4 in the race, which is really good. But now it's obviously Hamilton fastest first sector, and Norris with a 129 goes across the line, and Kvyat with a 129.4. And Raikonen across the line, and he's slower than Kvyat. Then, well, that is not um, what I expected, to be honest. And Perez goes 6 tenths quicker than Lando Norris, and Gasly is 2 tenths quicker than Norris as well. That was a great lap from Perez. It's just every single week I say this, but Perez is just so unfortunate that he doesn't have a drive for next year. He's driving so well and he's so fast, and then he comes with sponsorship money as well, and he doesn't have a seat for next year, which is very unfortunate. He should maybe, I don't know, if Albon can do a good job. I mean, I don't know, can you replace Albon? Will Red Bull take Albon out? That's the main question, really. I wish Max would win the qualifying. Yeah, I mean that would make tomorrow's race very interesting if Verstappen won quali, but it would probably just be because Mercedes have got more power than Red Bull. They would just fly along down the straight, but Verstappen would make it very difficult for Hamilton to overtake. So that would be an interesting battle to watch. Albon is a joke. I don't think he's a joke, but I don't think being Max Verstappen's teammate, especially in that Red Bull car, which is apparently very difficult to drive, um, is yeah. So Verstappen wants the car to be very. Verstappen basically hates understeer and does not want understeer whatsoever. But then he can compromise on the oversteer. But for the other drivers, the amount of understeer, the amount of the amount of front end that Verstappen sets his car up with is just too much. And because Verstappen's been at the car at Red Bull for the longest time, the car is sort of built towards Verstappen, so it's sort of built to have more front downforce and less rear downforce, and that's kind of the opposite of what all of the other drivers want. I think it was only um, Schumacher who liked it like that. So I guess it's a good thing that Schumacher was the only other driver who liked it like that way, but also it makes it very difficult to be his teammate. Oh, guys, Albon to be clear was on a set of used tyres um, for his seventh place lap. Albon, yeah, was on soft tyres, so his next run will be more representative because he was on. because they'll have fresh tyres for the next. Renault were quickest in a straight line, so maybe they're just running less downforce. They're usually quite good because they had their best result, their fourth and fifth, which was their best result of the year, I think, in Monza last year. So they do have a lot of straight line speed. It, it isn't all about straight line speed, as we learned from Ferrari last year. What do I think about Mazepin? Well, I remember that he got quite annoyed at a penalty um, in Spa, I think. So quite angry, which suits a Haas driver, if we're being honest. It suits Gunter Steiner, but I don't think. I mean, he's driving all right, but I don't think he's at the level of getting a F1 seat. At least not yet. I think there are other people. He could drive an F1, like he's good enough, but I think there are other people who should get a seat before him, like Yuki Tsunoda and well Schumacher obviously, and Schwartzman and Callum Ilott. I think they're all doing better than him. They're all higher up in the championship, and I think they deserve an F1 seat more than him. But obviously, his dad might just buy part of Haas, so therefore he gets a seat at Haas. Kind of like Stroll. All right, so we've got yep, all the drivers are spread out. No one's going to get in each other's way, and we have Perez going across the line last, and Hamilton is across the line first. So, yeah, money is everything for the FIA. That's why they're going to Saudi Arabia. They're like, we race as one, but then Saudi Arabia doesn't have much human rights, do they? So, yeah, so Perez has the best track conditions because he's going through last, but right. So Hamilton with the 127.6, all three sectors purple. Verstappen's 1/10 slower in the first sector, 1/10 slower in the middle sector, and Bottas is 1/10 slower in the middle sector. Oh no, 1/10 slower in the first sector. Okay, so Bottas has gone second. and that is by what, 2.5 tenths, 3 tenths, 3 tenths. I guess that's kind of expected, to be honest. And Verstappen has gone 1 tenth slower than Bottas. And Albon has gone fourth. Yeah, he's still what, 8 tenths behind Verstappen, but he is fourth, which is good, which is where they want him, because if one of the Mercedes like have a bad first lap, then Albon can get ahead and block them or do something. And now we got Perez last one across the line, and fifth Sergio Perez, and he's starting on the medium tyres as far as I know, so he could pull off a one stop and maybe get fourth position, which will help Racing Point in the constructors thing, the constructors championship. So yeah, guys, that is qualifying complete. Third place is better than second place. Oh, is that why? Is that you could get into turn one on the inside? Yeah, it's probably better to be on the inside than the outside, because on the outside you can get collected by anyone basically. So yeah, guys, that's qualifying for you. I will be back next week. Tomorrow. The race, and I'll I'll be back tomorrow for the race, and then next week as well, and the week after, and then that'll be the end of the season, which is a rip basically. But yeah, um, that's basically it, guys. We have had qualifying, so the readout is, well, qualifying ends as Hamilton, Bottas, Verstappen, Albon, Perez, Ricardo, Ocon, Gasly, Norris, Kvyat. Then starting 11th is Vettel, Leclerc. Well, starting 11th is Vettel, and then below him is Leclerc, Stroll, Russell, Sainz, Giovinazzi, Raikonen, Magnussen, Grosjean, and Latifi at P20. So yeah, 11 1-2s, 11 front row lockouts for Mercedes this year. Alright, guys, so I shall end the stream. Thank you for tuning in, and I will see you tomorrow at the start of the race. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.